What's up, YouTube? We're gonna do another video. This is just a quick video. I just wanted to do a quick look at something new that I picked up. This is the OnePlus 8 Pro. Now, this is not a new phone. It's actually been out for a couple of months, like end of April or May. But I'm just getting my hands on it and just wanted to do a quick video on it. So, first thing we'll do is, I guess the build quality on it. It's actually it feels great in the hands. The back has this sort of matte, kind of frosted feel to it. So no fingerprints, that's a plus for me. In case you're rocking your phone without a case, no fingerprints. It's a big phone, but it's actually, one of the most comfortable phones I've held. Now, I'm just coming from the S20 Ultra. That phone was a large phone by itself, but it wasn't comfortable to hold. This one is big, but it's not too bad to hold. So I'll do a quick walkthrough of the OS so you can, just see what we got here. Now, I have to say up front, I haven't even picked up my iPhone since I got this phone. So that says a lot, that, this phone has just had that much of my attention. Now, I do like, I guess what I want to go through first is the customization, because that's where all the good stuff is. This phone comes with a lot of neat stuff that you can customize right out the box. So first, just standard stuff, your wallpapers. They give you some preset ones in here. You can set your own wallpapers here. And they also have this section here, shot on OnePlus. So these are all wallpapers that were shot on OnePlus phones. And if you want, you can actually choose it, have it select a different one every day for your lock screen or your home screen wallpaper. So that's a neat little feature. Also, you got your clock style here for your always on display. You got several here that you can choose from. The ones that actually look like a clock, which I don't really ever use. I usually stick with something digital like this. And also, you can actually change the animation around your in-display fingerprint sensor. So this phone has an in-display fingerprint sensor, and you can choose different animations that you want when you use your fingerprint sensor, or you can actually have it to not have any. So I think that's a really nice touch there. Also, you have Horizon Light here, which is similar to Samsung's Edge lighting if you've ever used a Samsung phone. Although on this one, I have yet to actually see it do it. I think it only works on the always on display. So I haven't actually seen this work yet on mine, but you can change the light there. You also have here your accent color. So this is just change the accent color. So where you see all this blue, and even you pull down your notification, the blue here, you can change this to any color you want. So if you want red, you can change that. Click the checkbox, and now we got all red. Also here you have your tones. So I usually stick with a dark theme and rock that all day, since it's, it'll be better on battery life since this is in an OLED screen. Or you can use light, which doesn't look too bad, which will have whatever accent color you choose. So since I have red here, let me make sure I still know. Make sure I got red there. So if I go to my settings, now you'll see red everywhere. And you also have colorful, which that'll just, when you open your settings, you'll just see different colors. It'll just show an arrangement of different colors. So also your system icons, you can choose to have circle, square, teardrop, or rounded rectangle. I usually like to stick with the circle though. You can choose whichever one you want. Also, different icon packs. So they come with only two on here, the oxygen and hydrogen, which is basically just a rounded square. Or if you want to, you can go to the Play Store, you can download whatever you want and use it stock on the phone. So I think it's great that they give you this kind of customization, all that right out the box to do. And also what I didn't say, this phone actually came with a case too. It's just a gel skin, just a regular gel skin case, not that fancy. You can see their little Never Settle slogan on the back. The sides have this kind of frosted feel to it. So I think that's a nice little addition. And also on here in customization, you can customize your font. So it only comes with these two on here. I kind of like that one, so we're gonna stick with that one. So that's pretty much everything in customization. You can get, I mean, that's a lot to do by itself. That's a lot that you can go in and customize. So also in display, you have your comfort tone, which is just the screen color based on the light in the room, so to make it more comfortable for your eyes. That's the same with the adaptive brightness. It'll adjust the brightness based on the amount of light in the room that you're in. So I leave both of those on. Also, motion graphic smoothing. So if you watch a lot of YouTube or Netflix or any kind of media on your phone, you'll want to use this. I've been using it for Netflix, and you can definitely tell the difference. It just makes everything so much smoother when you're watching movies and videos. It looks a lot better with this on. So if you buy this phone, make sure that one of the first things you do is go turn this on if you consume a lot of media on your phone like me. Also, reading mode, this is neat. So if you, like me, reading books on my phone or the Bible or whatever, it makes a more comfortable tone when you're reading. Kind of dims the screen a little bit, but it just makes the screen a little bit more easy on your eyes when you're reading for long periods of time. Also, ambient display. This is like your always on display. It's not always on. You either have to pick up your phone for it to show or tap the screen, which is actually fine for me. You can actually choose a message if you want to have your name or slogan or whatever on your always on display. You can put that in there. This is also, you can come here to change your horizon light. Also, we want this is a 120 hertz refresh screen, so you want to go in advanced and make sure that this is on. So advanced and refresh rate, make sure this is on 120 hertz. And also the Samsung phones can't run 120 hertz and QHD at the same time. This one can. So if yours isn't enabled out the box, you can come and turn this on. Although it's not that big of a difference, and that noticeable difference if you enable it. But I mean, you're paying $1,000 for it, so you know, go ahead and do it. Also, I found it neat that like the status bar, so up here at the top, the status bar, you might notice over here this little circle, that's actually the battery. So you can actually change that from a battery bar to a battery circle, or if you want to completely hide and not see it at all, you know, you can turn it all the way off. So there's the circle. And actually you can turn on, I like to keep my battery percentage off because I don't like looking at it all day. You know, I just kind of guess on where I'm at and you know, if I need to charge it up, if it gets too low, I'll charge it up, but I don't like to stare at the battery percentage all day. Also, you can display your network speed. If you care about that kind of stuff, I leave that off because I like to keep this as clean as I can. The time, you can change it to include the seconds up here, or you can turn it completely off. Also, icon manager. So like if you start using your Bluetooth and all that kind of stuff, you'll have a lot of icons up here. You can actually, if you want to, turn all of these off so you don't have any. So if I turn Wi-Fi off, you see that one just went away. So if you want this completely clean at the top, you can actually turn all of those icons, all of those off. And I have to say, I've used Samsung, LG, Google. I haven't seen this amount of customization on the phone ever. So all this stuff right out the box, stuff that you used to have to jailbreak or root a phone to do, they're giving it to you stock, you know, out the box as soon as you buy it. So that's good. So I don't think there's anything, I mean, the rest of this stuff is pretty standard. We can go through standard stuff, your sounds and ringtones. This does have Dolby Atmos, so it's on out the box, so you don't have to go turn it on. It has these different modes for you, dynamic, movie, or music. I leave it on dynamic. Let's see what else we got here. Buttons and gestures. So also you can choose for your navigation bar. If you OCD like me, this little bar at the bottom, if you're using the gestures, I don't like this little bar at the bottom that stays there. So if you want to, you can choose to hide that bar and never have to see it. So I like that I can hide that. If you don't like the gestures at all, they give you the option to use the back, home, and recent buttons, which I'm used to the gestures. I like the gestures better, but I just don't like that bar there. So you can turn that completely off if you want to. So you double click the power button. You can choose to open the camera, or you can have it do nothing. Press and hold the power button. This is actually so out the box, this is on voice assistant. So if you want your power button to actually turn off your phone, remember to come here, buttons and gestures, press and hold the power button, and make sure that says power menu. So that's about it. I've been using this phone for almost a week, but I have to say, it's a great phone. So if you've never heard of OnePlus, they've been out for, you know, a couple of years or some years now. They were known as, you know, like the flagship killer, coming out with like mid-range price phones that were right on par with flagship phones and outdoing flagships. So they actually came out with a flagship, and I got my hands on one. I'll leave the website where you can pick this up. I would definitely co-sign on purchasing this phone. I've been using it for only a week, but it's been a good week. I can't even think of anything negative to say about it other than I wish they had more case choices. I ordered a carbon fiber case that should be here in a little bit, so I can stop using this clear gel skin case, because I don't really like using that one, but I don't have anything else to use right now. So if I had to nitpick and say anything, you know, just the selection of cases could be better, but that's not on them. You can actually, they have some on the OnePlus website, but they're actually sold out right now. So that's about it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it if you subscribe, you know, leave a comment. What do you think about the phone? What kind of phone are you using? Would you pick this up? Do you plan on picking this up or not? Also some, you know, some tips on the outline or the format of the videos. If you have suggestions on the audio quality, the camera quality, or whatever, you know, leave a comment, leave some feedback. I would love to, you know, hear back from anybody that's watching. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.